report find. Well, Brad, according to that report, there are 17 active street gangs operating across the city of Columbus. Those gangs are more than likely responsible for more than half of the city's recent homicides.
Miss me with all that cap, nigga. You ain't never been that, nigga. You ain't running no trap, nigga. You ain't trapped, nigga. Police ain't planning no crack, nigga. You ain't never been a trap, nigga. You a rat, nigga. You ain't lost no stacks, nigga. I bust your strap, nigga. Hit no bad bitches from the back, nigga. All them little hoes whack, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. Nigga, get a fool. I'm a real street nigga. And I ain't never missed a day of school. I can politic with you, but business more what I do. All these hollow tips hit you, boy. You better learn how to move and keep it cool. Used to call me class clown. I drove a geek rental school. Used to rock my brother clothes and jewels. Couldn't even fit his shoes. All these bitches call a nigga rude. These bitches knowin' how I move. Let the situation get you told. These niggas knowin' what to do and what to do.
Auntie, baby, you know I'm chillin', laid back like a Maybach in this motherfucker, you heard me? I let you do better, I ain't want shit. Check your temp, see what you was up to and shit. You already know, shit swinging and dangling. Just thugging right now. Look, check this motherfucking beard hair out of mine though, round. This shit long as fuck, round. Oh, swaggy. Like, nah, no shit.
We back. It's your nigga Gucci. And we on the east side of Columbus with it. Main Street. Mount and Burke if you ain't scared to pull up. Now we gonna be talking about a man that's been in the streets his whole life. Catching cases. Beating cases. In town. Out of town. Jugging spots all over the city. We gonna be talking about Roshan. AKA Ro for short. AKA Skeeno for the streets. Agee. Now Skeeno will grow up on that Mount and Burke block where the whole city know. Ain't nothing to play with around here. They get active. They get busy. But on all accounts, Ro will be considered a smooth nigga. Funny guy. Laid back. Always laughing and smiling. But we all know we got a flip side.
Represent my little fuzz,
bang,
man.
Bang, bang, bang.
King Munch, man. Everybody
King
Munch, nigga. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't gonna say
we
too
gonna
much.
Get him.
Ain't too much,
you know what I mean?
My
too
nigga
much
Munch out here, y'all know what it is with my nigga Munch, nigga. He did his foul shit, nigga. Munch one of a kind, nigga. Still doing drive-bys, nigga.
We been stopped that years ago,
your mans, nigga.
We walking up on the cuts,
we do walk-ups, bitch. Niggas did some foul shit, niggas, you know what I mean? But you know. You know how it go.
Thug and pace, nigga.
Yeah,
you know we got you, nigga.
Real nigga. 21 years, man. It's a real ass little nigga, man. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Been hood, nigga. Off that porch, nigga, since we hopped about that cooch, nigga.
That same porch right there.
Right there.
Right there. And them CPOs right there, nigga. Across from where that shit happened at, right there, nigga. Used to live right there. Yeah.
My little bro, man. Yeah, this is big bro right here. Nigga to the fullest, man. You know what I mean? Hey, yo. Right here, man. All our life, man. My nigga right here, man. I hope we out here doing the thing, man. You know?
We get it how we
let shit go, man. Whatever happened, real talk, man. Let that shit go, man. 100, man. Y'all niggas be safe out here, man.
What it is, nigga. My nigga can't wait. Got a whole nother set, nigga, ready to hit them gas, nigga, in a minute, nigga. Can't wait till y'all niggas get home, man. Hey, Munch, you might not be home with us, bro, but you know you in a better. It ain't nothing, bro, to worry about it, bro. We got a whole nother set, nigga, waiting to hit them gates, nigga.
That motherfucker right here with me. You see where he at, right there. So when I get a haircut, he get a haircut. I wash my face, he wash his face, nigga. Y'all see me, y'all see him.
All the cut out.
Mount and Burke, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Now a little history on Mount and Burke. They were fully formed around the year 2000, with some of its members being well known on both sides of the bridge. Ro will be one of them.
Oh, shit. I ain't mean to do that.
was a road runner. He'd do anything for that bag. And this would result to him hitting the road, which would result to him catching the case in Huntington, West Virginia, where authorities would say he tortured a woman for hours, beating her, holding her against her will. Although Roe would see his way out of this, down the line he would catch a 2-year bid and land in Noble Correctional Institution, where shit would really hit the fan. Where authorities would say he used a jail phone to orchestrate a hit that resulted in a double homicide of 2 young males on the west side of Columbus, Stevens Avenue, in the Bottoms.
Motherfuckers dogs acting like they about to die. Nigga make the money, money talk to get my bread. My nigga put his trust up in the bitch and I dead. All my niggas telling me I need to chill. My mama say stay out the street, she pray I don't get killed. Ain't just no nigga and no bitch that I don't for real. I'm starting for like God, stay bitch, I shoot to kill. Yeah, I put that on your Dave, I murk one of these niggas. I'm rolling around, I'm just waiting on you niggas. When I spot you, bitch, I got you, I've been waiting on you niggas. I'm a hopper with that fake one, I'm a bite it till it's something. We gon' stick the thumb. Spider, ride around with that rifle, this bitch your beat is a cipher. Say I'm walking with my 40, this bitch got a lot of bodies in me.
Now in 2014, authorities would say a woman that Roe was dealing with, that he would nickname the Queen, who will also be charged in this double homicide, will receive a phone call from Roe, where she will go on to tell him how she got into it with a rival drug spot on the block, and the man would threaten to beat her and knock her head off. How disrespected she was, that she shouted every turn, "I'll shoot this bitch up. I had this motherfucker shut down." Roe would be upset, throwed off, being that this rival drug spot was ran by a rival neighborhood that his neighborhood has history with bloodshed. This will make it easy for the fallout. Authorities would say Roe will make a few phone calls through her and on his own, and will have this woman go and pick a man up. Authorities would go on to say that 70 minutes after this phone call, 2 men will bust into the back door of the rival drug spot, killing its occupants, dead in the kitchen. There will be witnesses to testify about the ongoing feud between the two. Roe will eventually get out and eventually face this murder charge at trial, where him and the Queen will be granted temporary relief in a hung jury. Now, when somebody get caught for a hit, 9 times out of 10, you can bet the person who committed the hit probably got caught and led authorities back to the person who sent the hit. This would not be the case in this case, because to this day no one has ever been charged with this double homicide. So it's safe to say that Skeeno and the Queen ain't no rats. Now there will be a rat, an information teller, a finger pointer in this case.
If you ain't from around here, man, just stay from around here. Real talk. Feel me? At all. Until niggas learn how to act and come together, man, just stay away from these niggas right now. You feel me? Because that's how they feel me. Man, y'all know what I'm about, man. I'm about keeping the peace. I fuck with everybody. You know what I mean?
I seen my nigga in the casket, nigga. How many of you bitch ass niggas ready to be in that bitch, nigga? Yo mama, nigga.
Real talk, man. You know what I mean? We gotta stop the violence against each other, man. We all we got. You know what I mean?
Mama, nigga.
Oh yeah, you know my bro, you feel me? Yeah, you know how we do it over here. Like everywhere, we out here every every day, 24/7 a day, every hour. You feel me? Yeah, rest in peace, my bro, Flex. You already know.
And this information teller will be key in putting the lines between the dots of this circumstantial murder case against Skeeno. Now, this witness will also go on to state that they've known this information for a while, but decided not to say nothing because it wasn't none of their business. And this witness will also frequent between both the spots, buying drugs every day, all day. So it's safe to say she knows both. Now, she would say she comes forward with this information due to a favor being asked of her by a man she was having sexual relationships with. This man will actually be the intended target of the murder. He just wasn't home when they were committed. He would get into a jam and ask her to tell about this case. Now, due to the witness and good investigation work, the police will lead back to Rose's phone calls on the day of the murder. Plus, Skeeno's brother will be killed 3 days after the Stevenson Avenue homicides. So investigators had an itch and decided to take a look. And what they would discover was not a murder plot. In their words, a whole bunch of gang talk. So they would bring in a gang investigator to decode what Skeeno was talking about. Although it wasn't clearly stated he wanted somebody dead, they would use things like, "I need you to go out west and aid and assist my girl." It's a little this, that, and the third. Just a whole bunch of little scramble. It would be the phone calls after the murders were committed that would ultimately convince the jury that Rose sent this hit, where he would be anxious asking what happened. Did somebody die? And she's spinning around, can't you watch the news? And you know, these are circumstantial moves that they could paint a picture with. And this will get him 27 years. Now in the hood, we all know disputes is gonna happen. Motherfuckers gonna spin the bin. But you gotta imagine. And if you're from the city, then you know this area is flooded with trap spots from all different type of sections across the city. There were 4 in a 2-block radius on Stevens Avenue. So one can imagine that at some point in time, they were all getting along. They were all functioning on this block. I don't know what tipped the pot, but something clearly did. That could have been one spot getting more money than the other. That could have been another spot trying to shortstop another. However, somebody had to go. And it's a sad story. I want to send condolences to the victims of the family. I want to send condolences to Rowe family and kids, because they also lost one. I'm going to need y'all to like and subscribe and stay locked in. It's Gucci from Columbus. And you know how we coming. Stay focused. Keep your head up.
As I ride through the streets of Columbus, peeping and wonder, same reason he keep it on him. Trying to run from the rain when you're deep in the thunder. Oh, they gon' spank me for the way that I live. Off in the field, don't know if I make it back to my kids, or if a nigga gon' nail me for the shit that I did. Shit a nightmare. Standing right here in the nigga bushes make my dick hard. Every time I know a nigga pussy. Place the better go and fetch it, know a nigga bookie. I ain't had to pull his card to know the nigga rookie. I ain't catch him on camera, I know the nigga took it. If I catch him at grandma's, I'ma right hook him. Niggas clean up they act, he still slight crooked. Like, he ain't gon' rob it still when you ain't looking. Like, he ain't no problem, but you don't trust him neither. You know the hot boy, the one always catching the fever. You know the young boy, the one kid about some Jania. You know that food bitch, the one act like she ain't a eater. You know that fuck nigga that followed on the knowledge, the leader. That's why I polish and throttle the needle. And I hope these niggas overdose. It's FEL a win, bitch, I been doing the most. We pulled up in the hottie, we ain't just doing the votes. We celebrating our body, we ain't just doing the toast. And I'm thinking about moving to Texas. I'm in love with that calm in the legs.